Hi, it's Alan here from ABTS Training London. I want to do this short video regarding pending Brexit. Now, as we stand today, this is according to Ladbrokes, the betting people, there's about a 57% chance that we're going to have a hard Brexit. In reality, nobody knows. But also, in recent publication in the Guardian newspaper in London, they're saying 2/3 of all SMEs haven't made any preparations whatsoever for Brexit, be it hard or soft. If we've got a hard Brexit, there's one very important point to keep in mind. The EU will be a foreign country to us. In other words, trading with France will be the same as trading with, let us say, Venezuela, with all the impending documentation, etc. With that in mind, all companies, SMEs especially, have to start making out a risk assessment exercise. Because if you're used to, say, trading with France, with putting it in a nutshell, it's quite easy. It's quite easy. No documentation, no customs, import, export, all documentation done remotely after the import or export. Now, the same export to France is going to be a minefield, especially for those companies who only deal in the European Union. So the following really is a checklist of what you should be thinking about. Now, it's not comprehensive, not in this short video, it's just food for thought. The first thing is be proactive, not reactive. Get your act together before the 29th of March 2019. Have everything in place. And I'm just going to go through a few items you must consider. And this really is aimed at those traders trading exclusively, as we speak, within the European Union. And of course, it does hold for all of those of you who are trading outside the European Union and never really had into European Union trade. Okay, for our checklist, as I say, this is very, very brief one. Do you have an EORI number? I'll repeat that, an EORI number. Very briefly, if you're trading outside the European Union, that is your first stop. You have to register with HMRC to obtain this number. Now, if you have been trading outside the European Union and inside the European Union, you're quite aware of this. But if you have been trading solely within the European Union, this is news to you. So the first thing you do is you contact HMRC and apply for an EORI registration number. Very simple, and it's given to you by return. Okay, let's now look at customs. If we're trading within the European Union post-Brexit, we will be having to clear our goods through customs. Very briefly, there will be a new regime of customs clearance, computerized customs clearance, coming on stream. They promise us by the end of this year. It's called CDS. Now that means you'll be using your EORI number for that, but it means that you will be making entries for goods imported from all over the world on CDS. The next thing we're going to look is logistics, time, and how long it's taking you right now to get your goods, say, again, from France. Very easy, straightforward. Goods in the main, coming straight through, no customs formalities, and they're at your doorstep within 24, 48 hours. And your logistics is worked to that. You know you will have it within 24, 48 hours. Now, that's going to change. I'm not the voice of doom, but that's going to change. You're going to have queues waiting to clear customs. So you'll have to adjust your delivery time, and particularly for those companies that have a just-in-time delivery service. That is one big issue, logistics. You've really got to pay attention. How long am I going to have to wait now for goods coming from our former friends in the European Union? Big, big problem. No answer right now. Lots of suggestions, but no answers. I'm going to finish off this very short video by saying it's imperative that you, as an individual trader or as a company, organize a risk assessment. Where are you when Brexit happens? Now, not only you have a risk assessment, but your whole company, from your warehouse up to the MD. The good news out of all of this is that we're here to help. ABTS Training has set up a program where for £99 a month, you are informed and kept up to date on all developments. In other words, we do the hard work. We research what's happening and we send it out to you. It saves you the time of scrolling down pages of government documents. Our service will keep you up to date in what's happening when it's happening by email alerts, webinars and question and answer sessions. You'll be in the picture as it happens. We will be doing the hard work behind the scenes for you and always there to help you with the transition from EU membership to global trade. Thank you for watching this video.